Have you ever wondered if God truly sees the quiet sacrifices you make when no one else is watching? Right now, in this very moment, the Creator of the universe is not just aware of your struggles. He's smiling at you with a joy so profound it would move you to tears if you could fully comprehend it. In the next 60 seconds, you're going to discover exactly why heaven is celebrating you today. And by the end of this message, you'll understand the specific ways God is about to reward your faithfulness in ways you never imagined possible. Welcome, beloved child of God. This is a divine appointment, and it's no coincidence you're here right now. Before we dive deeper into this revelation, if you're new to the Pray to Begin channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications, because God is speaking powerful truths through this ministry, and you don't want to miss a single message He has for your life. And right now, I want you to do something that will activate your faith. Type these two powerful words in the comments: I receive. Say it out loud if you can: I receive. Because what you're about to hear isn't just information, it's transformation waiting to manifest in your life. Let me tell you something that might shake you to your core. While you've been beating yourself up for not being enough, while you've been crying in secret over your failures and shortcomings, while you've been wondering if God has forgotten about you, He has been keeping a detailed record, but not the kind you think, not a record of your mistakes. No, beloved, He's been keeping a record of every tear you've wiped away before facing the world with a smile. Every time you chose kindness when you could have chosen bitterness. Every moment you forgave when you had every right to hold a grudge. Every single instance you pressed forward in faith when everything in you wanted to quit. Psalm 56:8 says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book." God isn't just aware of your pain, He's treasuring it. He's bottling every tear because He knows that each one represents a moment where you trusted Him even when it hurt. That's not the action of a distant deity. That's the heart of a Father who is absolutely captivated by your faithfulness. You see, the world teaches us that we need to be loud to be noticed. We need to broadcast our good deeds, share our spiritual disciplines on social media, make sure everyone knows how much we're praying and fasting and serving. But God operates on a completely different frequency. Matthew 6:6 reminds us, "But when you pray, go into your room, close the door and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you." Did you catch that? Your Father sees what is done in secret, and more than that, He will reward you. That thing you did last week when you were exhausted but still showed up for someone who needed you, God saw that. That moment when you could have gossiped, but you chose to speak life instead, God was smiling. That time when you were struggling financially, but you still gave because you felt the Holy Spirit nudge you, heaven erupted in applause. You think these moments went unnoticed, but they didn't, not for a second. If you're receiving this message right now, go ahead and hit that like button, because this word is already shifting something in your spirit. You can feel it, can't you? That warmth in your chest, that stirring in your soul, that's confirmation that what I'm telling you is true. Hebrews 6:10 declares, "God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown Him as you have helped His people and continue to help them." Let that sink in deep. God is not unjust. He will not forget. Your work hasn't been in vain. That love you've poured out, sometimes until you felt empty, He hasn't missed a single drop of it. And here's what's powerful about this verse. It doesn't just say He sees your work. It says He sees the love behind your work. He sees your motivation. He knows when you're serving from a pure heart versus when you're performing for people. And this is where it gets really good. See, most people think God's favor is about getting blessed with material things. And yes, God does bless us materially. But the smile of God upon your life, that's something infinitely more valuable. When God smiles upon you, doors open that no man can shut. When God's face shines on you, you walk into rooms and people can't explain why they want to help you. When His joy rests on your life, you have peace in situations that should be tearing you apart. Numbers 6:25-26 gives us this beautiful benediction. "The Lord make His face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace." When God turns His face toward you, everything changes. And right now, I'm telling you with prophetic authority, God's face is turned toward you, not turned away in disappointment, not hidden because of your past mistakes, turned toward you with great joy and affection. You might be thinking, But you don't know what I've done. You don't know how many times I've messed up. You're right, I don't know your specific story, but I know your God. And Psalm 103:12 promises that as far as the east is from the west, so far has he removed our transgressions from us. Your past is not disqualifying you from his joy over you. If you've repented, if you've turned back to him, then those sins are gone. They're not just forgiven, they're forgotten. They're removed. They're as far as the east is from the west, and newsflash, the east and west never meet. So what is it that God has been seeing? He's been watching your character being refined in the fire. He's been observing your faith growing stronger with every test. He's been taking note of your worship even in the wilderness. He's been recording your prayers, especially the ones you prayed through tears, the ones where you could barely get the words out. Those prayers reached his throne room, and they moved his heart in ways you cannot fathom. Proverbs 15:8 tells us, "The Lord detests the sacrifice of the wicked, but the prayer of the upright pleases him." Your prayers don't just reach him, they please him, they bring him joy. Imagine that. The God who spoke galaxies into existence, who holds the oceans in the palm of his hand, who commands armies of angels, he is pleased when you talk to him. Your voice matters to him, your words bring him joy. And here's what I need you to understand. When God smiles upon you with great joy, he's not just feeling good about you, he's positioning you, he's preparing you, he's about to elevate you. Isaiah 60:22 promises, "The least of you will become 1,000, the smallest a mighty nation. I am the Lord, in its time I will do this swiftly." In its time. God has a divine schedule for your breakthrough. And his timing is always perfect. You've been in a season of hiddenness, haven't you? A season where it feels like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck, where it seems like others are getting the recognition, the opportunities, the breakthroughs, while you're still waiting. But what if I told you that this season of hiddenness was never about punishment? What if it was about preparation? What if God has been smiling over you with great joy precisely because he's been molding you in private for the public assignment he's about to give you? Think about David. He was anointed king as a teenager, but he didn't sit on the throne until he was 30 years old. What was he doing in those years? Tending sheep, running from Saul, hiding in caves, living as a fugitive. But 1 Samuel 16:12 describes him as glowing with health and had a fine appearance and handsome features. Even in obscurity, even while he was still in the shepherd's field, God looked at David and smiled. God saw a king before anyone else did. And God sees royalty in you. He sees purpose in you. He sees the fullness of who you're becoming, not just who you are right now. Romans 8:29 says, "For those God foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son." You're being conformed, you're being shaped, and every hard thing you've walked through, that wasn't random. That was the master potter's hands shaping you for something magnificent. I want to pause here and speak directly to someone watching this. You've been feeling invisible. You've been wondering if anyone sees your efforts, your sacrifice, your faithfulness. You've been tempted to give up because it feels like nothing you do makes a difference. The enemy has been whispering lies to you, telling you that you're not important, that your life doesn't matter, that God has favorites, and you're not one of them. I'm here to tell you that's a lie from the pit of hell. God doesn't have favorites, he has intimates, and he's inviting you into deeper intimacy with him. Zephaniah 3:17 paints the most beautiful picture. The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing. Did you catch that? God doesn't just see you, he doesn't just acknowledge you. He rejoices over you with singing. The God of the universe is singing over you right now. Can you imagine what that sounds like? What would it do to your spirit if you could hear the song God is singing over your life? And here's what's powerful. This joy God has over you isn't dependent on your perfection. It's rooted in his love. Ephesians 2:4-5 reminds us, "But because of his great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ even when we were dead in transgressions. It is by grace you have been saved." His joy over you is a grace thing, not a works thing. You can't earn it. You can't lose it. It's his nature to delight in his children. So what does this mean practically? It means you can stop striving. You can stop trying to prove yourself. You can stop competing and comparing. You can rest in the reality that God sees you, knows you, loves you, and is joyful over you right now, in this moment, exactly as you are. And from that place of rest, from that place of being secure in his love and joy over you, you'll actually accomplish more than you ever did in your striving. There's a reward coming. Galatians 6:9 promises, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." At the proper time, not your time, not when you think you deserve it, but at God's proper time, there's a harvest with your name on it, and it's going to be abundant. It's going to be more than you expected. It's going to make up for every season of lack, every moment of waiting, every tear you cried. But here's what I need you to do. Don't give up now. Don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle. Don't stop doing good just because you're tired or discouraged. Keep showing up. Keep serving. Keep loving. Keep forgiving. Keep praying. Keep believing. Because God is watching and He's smiling and He's about to pour out a blessing so big you won't have room to contain it. Type this in the comments right now if you believe it. Blessed and ready. Say it with your whole chest. Blessed and ready, because you are blessed and you need to be ready for what God is about to do. Here's the memorable truth I want to leave with you. God's joy over you isn't about what you do. It's about who you are and whose you are. You are His beloved child, and that identity will never change. No matter what you've been through, no matter what you're going through right now, you are seen, you are known, you are loved, and yes, God is smiling at you with great joy. If this message has touched your heart, do me a favor. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Share it with that friend who's been struggling, that family member who's been discouraged, that person who's been feeling invisible. And make sure you're subscribed to the Pray to Begin channel and you've clicked that notification bell so you never miss these divine messages that God is releasing for His people. Come back for more videos like this because God has so much more to say to you. May you walk in the fullness of God's joy over your life. May you feel His smile upon you every single day. And may you never forget that you are precious, you are valued, and you are deeply, deeply loved. Be blessed, beloved. Until next time.